Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of our project. As you can see, we are currently on the 2nd of September of 2019, so that means we are just finished with summer transfers. As we can see, Remscheid is on the second place with 6 wins in 6 games. But what we really want to see is how did they do through the summer with transfers. So we can see that the manager of the Remscheid is Manuel Pellegrini, the very famous coach. So maybe we'll just see the staff first. Yeah. Oh, they also have Pep Segura as head of youth development. Pep Segura was working, I think, in Barcelona and Liverpool. Yeah, he was there. So it's a really strange that they succeeded in signing such a high-profile staff. As we can see, they signed a lot of coaches, physios, scouts. So they done a really good job in the staff department. But let's see what did they do with players. So okay, they sold on a free transfer one player who was not that important. Josef Hefele of Nottingham Forest. They are all so I guess nothing special with the players. So let's go to the second team. Kickers Emden. Andre Schubert, manager. Not such a high profile name like Remscheid. But they also signed a lot of staff. But let's see what did they do with players. So I guess nothing special. Okay, but Adam Soschatz from Osnabrück is on loan. Dominik Reinhardt, Oberhausen und Tom Fischer aus Chemnitz. Puh. 37-year-old Dražen Jelic. I guess nothing special as well. But they're also on the first place with 5 wins in 6 games. They just had 1 draw against Spelle. So going to the third team. Blau-Weiß Berlin. So they have a really low profile manager. They didn't do the same job like Kickers Emden and Remscheid. Thomas Boden is assistant manager, but he's clearly a lot better than the main manager. As we can see, they have 5 victories in 6 games. Actually, they won the game against TB Berlin because at the beginning I said that my main favorites for the winning the league are TB Berlin. But they lost the match against Rostock, who are currently leading the table. Next team, Reutlingen 05. Manager is Markus Weinziel, who was previously at VfB Stuttgart und Schalke. Also one really high profile name at the manager position. Let's see what did they do. Oh, also signed a lot of staff. Transfers. I think they signed a lot of African players, and maybe they did the best job during the summer when it comes to players. But what's not that good is that they are already 6 points behind Stuttgart and reutlingen. What's not that good is that they are already 6 points behind Stuttgart and reutlingen. What's not that good is they are already 6 points behind. They lost 2 games against reutlingen and Ravensburg. So like I was predicting at the beginning, they're gonna have a really hard job to get promoted in the first season. Next is Rot-Weiß Ahlen. Like all other teams, they also signed a lot of staff. But let's see, what did they do with the players? Also a lot of signing. Also a lot of African players. Babelsberg. And they are the first in the Oberliga Westfalen. 6 wins in 6 games, the same as Gütersloh. So let's see how Gütersloh did. Yeah, like every other team, a lot of staff signings. Didier Pepe, Wandino Dibo, Alione Kamara, Jano Peters. So now we are on the 2nd January of 2020. The first part of the season is finished, and we're gonna see how they are progressing in their leagues. So Remscheid is the first team that we're gonna check. After 19 games, they have 18 wins and only 1 draw against Speldorf. So clearly they're gonna be at least on the so it's like I predicted. They are leading the table. Only I didn't expect Hiesfeld to be that good. So, but they lost the game against Remscheid. Let's see. So Bahadir Özkan, 13 goals. He is on the loan from BFC Dynamo. The next team that we're gonna check, Kickers Emden, Oberliga Niedersachsen. They are 5 points behind Germania Egesdorf. They lost 3 games. Draw 4 times. Now we're gonna check Reutlingen 05. They were already 5 points behind in the last update. So they are still 6 points behind Stuttgarter Kickers and 7 points behind VfB Stuttgart, which is like I predicted at the beginning. I said that they're gonna have a really hard job because they have really good teams in their league. So yeah. Which is really interesting. They have 4 losses, but not from the 2 top teams. They draw against Stuttgart, and they actually, I think, won against Stuttgarter Kickers. Yeah, they won 2-1. Oberliga Westfalen. Here we have Gütersloh and Ahlen, both with 50 points in 19 games. Gütersloh have a slightly better goal difference, and that's why they are on the first place. Nick Flock with 14 goals, the top goal scorer. Ahlen. Lukas Steinfeld, 11 goals. So now we are on the 1st of February 2020. The winter transfers are finished, so let's just take a quick look. What did the teams signed in this transfer period? So FC Remscheid signed only 1 player, Stefan Jeckel. So not something very important. Kickers Emden, they signed only 1 player, Stefan Altenkirch. Reutlingen 05. Okay, now we see something really big happened, because they have a new manager, Luciano Spalletti, and they sign only 1 player, but not someone very important. Blau-Weiß Berlin is the next team. I forgot to show in the last update their current league position, but as we see, they are on the first place. Just 1 point from Rostock and TB Berlin. They didn't sign any players in the winter transfer period, just a few in the summer. Ahlen. They sign only also 1 player, the Japanese Atsushi Kikutani from Altenau. Actually, he came on the loan, so they didn't sign anyone. And the last team is Gütersloh. They signed only Kofi Tumasi. They signed on a loan just 1 player. So that's it for this update. We see transfers and the league positions after the winter break. And in the next episode, we're gonna see the final standings of the first season, and we're gonna see the summer transfers. So that will be all for today. Till the next time.